Right. Good evening. Good evening. What's going on? My name is Pete Gibson. I am the host of Spomotics. That is Spomotics. That is Spomotics. Late edition tonight of Spomotics. Spomotics. That's Spagamatic. That's Spomotics. But Spomotics. Spomotics. Sports, movies, and politics. Let's get it. All right. Man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 103. Episode 103 of Spomotics. Let me just change this in here. Episode 103 of Spomotics. Got a lot to talk about today. I am ready. I don't know about y'all. It's two things I'm getting ready for this spring. One, I'm ready for Creed 3 to come out on Friday. All right, I'm ready for it. Two, I'm ready for March Madness. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot I'm ready for. Three, I'm ready for baseball. I'm just ready for it all. I'm ready for the playoffs, for the NBA playoffs. I'm ready for that. And let's just talk about this movie, man. That's coming out on Friday. Creed 3. Creed 3, Adonis and it's Apollo's son. And this movie, now I already knew some people that already saw it. They got the screening on Monday. I think they saw it last Monday, and I had an opportunity to go for tomorrow too, but I don't want to do that. I want to wait, man. But this movie right here looks like it's gonna be the truth. Now I don't know if it's gonna be the one of the best, right? Because my favorite Rocky of all time, and I'm gonna count this as being a Rocky movie. All right, I'm gonna count this as being a Rocky movie because it comes from the Rocky family. My favorite Rocky, and it might not be the same as yours, but my favorite Rocky of all time has to be Rocky 4 with the Russian. Like that is look, I'll never forget. I don't know how old I was. I forget how old I was. If I knew when it came out, I'd be like, yeah, I would know. But man, my father took me to see this movie, Rocky 4. And I swear, after that, I really thought I was gonna be a boxer. I'm not gonna lie. I promise you, I told my father, look, I'm about to be a boxer. It ain't pan out that way. But all saying is, I really thought I was gonna be a boxer. All right. I say and one. Um, when I saw Rocky 4 with the Russian, and after he killed Apollo, I was like, wow, this this is my movie right here. The best Rocky ever was Rocky 4. And don't get it twisted now. All the Rockies were good. Well, nothing after 4 was good to me. That's just my opinion. All right. I didn't like when Rocky and his son and I didn't like all that. It was weird. I didn't like it. But Rocky 4? Oh my goodness. When Apollo came down with his American flag shorts on, his outfit on, living in America. Ow! James Brown coming down that joint. I was so hyped. I was like, oh snap. Now, back when I was little, I was like, well, I know the stars ain't nothing gonna happen to the star. You would never think that something's gonna happen to one of the stars of the movie. So I'm in that joint, living in America. Like I said, James Brown was going down that joint, and I was just grooving. I was dancing in that movie theater. My father was like, man, sit your ass down somewhere. I was like, my bad, Pops. I'm hyped now. Like I'm in this. So the Russian, he's looking at the Russian, Apollo looking at the Russian, he was doing all this. And then the Russian was Russian was not having it. Russian had a straight face. Like he was not playing with Apollo. They get into that ring and they start fighting. And Apollo was hitting him. He was hitting him too, getting some good. He might have got some good licks, but the Russian wasn't even feeling it. Soon as the Russian started hitting him, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, this thing about to be over quick. Russian kept hitting him. Bow, bow, bow. He was feeling that jump. Rocky was like, nah, I got to stop the fight. I got to stop the fight. So I'm thinking they're just going to stop the fight, whatever. So next thing you know, Apollo's going down. You know how Apollo goes down? He gets punched. He goes down in slow motion. And then Rocky finally throws the towel in, but it was too late. And Apollo died. And I was like, what? I think I was boo-hooing in that joint when Apollo died. Not going, I'm not faking. I know my father's looking at me like, boy. Because I didn't think that the star was going to die. Like, I didn't think that the star was going to die in the movie. So when Apollo went down like that, and Rocky could have stopped, and then Rocky had all that guilt, I was like, damn, now Rocky got to fight the Russian now. Rocky got to fight the Russian, and Adrian didn't want him to fight the Russian because she was like, you're going to die. That's what she told him. She said, you're going to die. And then Rocky was training in Russia. And he was training in Russia. He was doing all that, and the music was on. Y'all know the song. Stop front like y'all don't know the song. Stop front like y'all don't know that song. But that song came on, and it was like, well, actually, before he even went to Russia, that song came on when he was running. Y'all know the song. Like, stop fronting. But when that song came on, and I was getting hyped, and then Rocky was training with the Russian, training in Russia in the snow, and he was going at it. And then you see the Russian taking, steroids or whatever, and, doing this thing. He was cheating on his shit, but yeah, that was my movie. So then Rocky and the Russian, they started fighting, and first the Russian was getting out. Boom, he was punishing Rocky. He was punishing Rocky. And I was like, damn, I know Rocky ain't gonna die, but Rocky about to get hurt. Next time around, he punched the Russian, and then the Russian started bleeding. And then this train, and everybody in the movie theater is hyped. Now I'm up. I'm like, dang. So then Rocky's trainer was like, see, he does bleed. He's human. He does bleed. I was like, oh, snap. If I could curse in front of my pops, I would have. I was like, oh, shit. Rocky about to. And Rocky started beating him up. And then everybody in Russia was like, USA. No, they were like, Rocky, 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 Rocky. And the Russian was stunned. Russia didn't know what to do. So they was going at it. Next thing you know, Rocky, boom, boom, boom. Rocky knocked him out. I'm telling y'all, Rocky 4 was a great movie, especially I think that movie came out I want to say it came out in the 80s. But that movie was so great. It was so great. Like, that has to be the best Rocky. Now Apollo, I'm not Apollo, with Creed. Oh my goodness. Now this movie right here, I'm waiting for it because I really think that this movie is going to be great. Michael B. Jordan's in this joint. Michael B. Jordan does his thing, man. Michael B. Jordan is a beast. We all know him from, of course, the Creeds and The Wire and all that, man. Look, Creed 3 is going to be nice. Jonathan Majors is doing his damn thing. I'm trying to tell y'all. Jonathan Majors is a monster, man. Great actor. I love his movies, and I can't wait. I haven't seen Ant-Man yet, but I heard he did great in Ant-Man. But he was in Love Country, and look, I'm pissed off that they got rid of Love Country like that, but I don't know what they was doing, but Love Country was a great show. And I wish there was a part, I mean, that they would have went for the second season because damn, I want to know what happened, man. But it was cool. It was good. I did not know that he went to the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. Didn't know that. He went to school in Winston-Salem. Did not know that. Until I started reading up on him, man. But he was great. Um, he was great in all those. I haven't seen Devotion yet, but I can't wait to see the. I can't wait to see this movie on Friday. But I also want to see Ant-Man because I heard he was a beast in that too. Heard he was a beast in that too, and I definitely want to watch that. I can't wait. He was also in White Boy Rick, and I haven't seen White Boy Rick, but I'm sure it was good. I'm sure it was good, man. And the Five Bloods. I gotta see the Five Bloods. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen, but I gotta see that. Tessa Thompson plays Blanca, plays Creed's wife. She's awesome in it. Bianca, she's awesome in it. I think Canelo is in that joint. Wood Harris, a monster in the acting game. He does his thing in there. Of course, Felicia Rashad is in it. So it's really going to be. I really can't wait to see this movie, and I think I'm going to go see it either on Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday, I definitely want to see it, man. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. I keep hearing great things about it. I want to see Damien, which is Jonathan Majors. I want to see that character. I want to see how that goes. And it looks like he ain't no joke. Like he ain't no joke in this movie, man. Jonathan Majors, Damian Anderson. He ain't no joke in this joint. Oh, that's a great pass, Westbrook. But yeah, so that's what I want to talk about when I talked about Creed. Definitely, it's a must watch. It comes out on Friday. Y'all go check it out. So I'm excited about that. What another thing that I'm excited about is this water. This water good. I'm dogging this water. Goodness gracious, water's good for you. What they call it, nature's juice. Yeah, water is good for you. Let's talk about this NCAA tournament that's coming up. Um, it'll be starting on March 12th. Now look, everybody. Last year, I tried my damnedest. I tried to get at least 20 people to go ahead and join the Spomotics March Madness Bracket Challenge. And I really think I'm just going to do $10 a pop. And I'm not going to do no first, second, or third place. It's going to be first place takes the whole pot. Because that doesn't make any sense if it's first, second, and third. Like, this ain't fantasy. But definitely want to do a March Madness Spomotics Bracket Challenge. I mean, and it's going to be hard this year. There's no great team in this tournament. They're all great. I mean, they're really good. Houston is 25-2. Alabama is 23-4. Houston's 1. Alabama's 2. Kansas is 3. UCLA is 4. Purdue is 5. Virginia is 6. And they lost today. Like, you don't know who's going to win. You don't know who. Baylor's number 9. Texas 8. Arizona 7. Marquette is 10. Tennessee's 11. And you know how many times we had to switch number ones? I don't think there's been a team that's been number one for over 3 weeks. It's not. This March Madness, like don't get me wrong, it's not like how the women's tournament. South Carolina is dogging people. They are dogging people. I saw them last week. They were down by 9 against Tennessee. And I'm talking about the Gamecock, the Lady Gamecocks. They were down by 9. I believe it was at the half. When the third quarter started, they were up. They were up by like 13. I think they won by 13. That's just a great team. But we don't have a great team in the men's NCAA in this tournament. It's not going to be that. North Carolina beat Virginia yesterday, and I was pissed off about that. But I think North Carolina going to sneak in this tournament? Because when they beat the number 16, now if they beat Duke, I believe they're going to be in. But it's gonna be fun to watch, man. This the eighth. First of all, March Madness is great. Like, don't get me wrong, but even the conference championships. And shout out to St. Aug. I mean, my school. I know they didn't make it past the first day after the first day, but I'm just glad that I'm still gonna support my team in the CIAA. St. Aug is still gonna be my squad in the CIAA. So, excuse me. But anyway, we got Pittsburgh is number one in the ACC right now. Pittsburgh, they're 14-4. They're a half game in front of Miami, which lost today. It was either yesterday or maybe it was Saturday. I don't know. I think it was Saturday. And then you got Virginia at 13-5. And they lost yesterday. They lost a stinker yesterday. They couldn't shoot, but now they're a game out. And I don't think they'll have a shot. I mean, they might have a shot, but I don't know. Let me see. Do they play? Who's they remaining? Yeah, Clemson and Louisville. I mean, they got 2 games left. And then Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has 2 games left also, and they play Notre Dame and Miami. Now, that Miami-Pittsburgh game at the end could really do some things. Now, I don't think Pittsburgh would lose to Notre Dame, but this Miami-Pittsburgh thing is looking good. And that's the last game of the ACC. So who knows who's going to win the ACC tournament? And now North Carolina snuck back up. Now they're 10-8. They were just 8-8. They didn't win 2 straight now. They beat Notre Dame. They beat Virginia. Yeah, if they run the table and they can go 11-8, I think they're going to be in this tournament. I think they're going to make the tournament. But we'll see, man. It's going to be tough. But I believe that North Carolina is going to make the tournament now. And when was the last time they didn't make the tournament? It's been a while. It's been a minute, right? I remember because that's the year. I think that's the year that they won the NIT, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the year that they won the NIT. I'm not sure. But don't quote me on that. But I believe they won the NIT that year. But anyway. There's some good teams, but I have a sleeper team in the tournament. I have a sleeper team. And I believe UCLA is going to win the whole thing. And I'm not telling y'all who I'm going to pick in my final bracket, but I definitely have UCLA in the Final Four. I've seen this team play, man, and they are that good. They are big. They are strong. They are fast. Like they're they're number 1 in the Pac-12. They only lost 4 games, and then they lost to Illinois and Baylor. Like, they shouldn't have lost that Illinois game, but I don't know what was happening. But everybody, it's college. Everybody has their game. Jamie Jacquez, he'll give you 17 points a game. Tiger Campbell's giving you almost 5 assists a game. And Jamie, he's shooting about 48 from the field. Now, this team won't give you a lot of points. All right, they give you 74 points a game. But they still play hard because I promise you, their defense is tough. UCLA is a big team, man. Look at the Joker. How good is the Joker, man? Goodness gracious. That was a great pass. it seems, and I'm sorry, I mean to cut it, go do something else, but Denver right now they're up 64-55, and it just seems like every time that uh, the Clippers try to make a little run, Denver comes right back and puts 8 more in there, 8 more points in. Like they're really tough, man. And the Clippers, man, they better get their stuff together. And everybody's picking them to go to the finals. I don't see it. But I'll talk about the NBA later on. But yeah, I definitely have UCLA going to the Final Four. I don't think Houston and Alabama. I don't think those teams. I mean, I got UCLA. I got Kansas. I got Virginia, maybe. And I don't know, and a sleeper team make it to the Final Four. It might be somebody from the ACC. Might be somebody from the ACC. Might have two teams from the ACC. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that yet. I gotta see I have to see how the conference tournaments are. I gotta see the ACC and the Big East and all them. I had to see these teams play in a tournament fashion before I do my bracket. I'm very competitive. We do a family bracket. It's me, the kids, and then I want to do the Spomotics bracket challenge. Everybody put in $10. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, he got to shoot that. He got to make that though. He got to make it, not just shoot it. But the Clips are coming back. I mean, 58-64. They cut it down, man. And I like the pickup with Russell Westbrook. Love it. I think he gets a bad rap, man. He was playing with LeBron. Both want the ball. Like that's tough. But I'm glad he didn't have to play in Utah. Goodness gracious. I'm glad he came and got to play in his hometown. That's good for him. He didn't have to leave. So that's good for him. He gonna make this shot. Oh, never mind. I think the ACC and the conference tournaments, they'll start next week. I believe they'll start next week. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. You know what I'm really excited about? I love the Sunday bracket special. I love watching it at 6 o'clock just to see who's getting in. And even the people that know they're getting in, they look all surprised. Oh, we in it. Y'all know y'all in it. Stop playing. Y'all lost 3 games. But I love watching those teams, the underdog teams that didn't know they were going to make the tournament, then they make it, and it's cool. I love that. So for me, it's the Super Bowl, and then March Madness. It's the Super Bowl, and then it's March Madness right here. And then probably go with the NBA Finals, and then the World Series. World Series is exciting. It was good last year. I'm not gonna front. It was good. Watching who was it? The Braves in Houston? No, the Phillies in Houston. I loved watching the Phillies lose. Even though I can't stand the Astros, but I'm glad that Rusty won the World Series because he deserves it, man. And I was happy for him. So that's the only reason why I was going for Houston. And the other reason why I'd be like, I can't wait. I want Houston to lose, but I'm not gonna say they cheated this year because they didn't. Because Rusty Baker was a hell of a manager. He is a hell of a manager. I mean, even when he coached, I think every team that he coached that was never in the playoffs, he took them to the playoffs. I mean, Chicago playoffs, San Francisco playoffs, Chicago. I said Chicago. Washington Nationals playoffs. Like he's just a great coach, man. And they just these teams just didn't have patience with him, but he's a great coach. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for March Madness. Like I said, man, I want to do this bracket challenge so bad. I don't know if I have to set it up now. Is it too early to set up? But I want to get it so everybody can get on it. And like I said, it'll be $10, $10 a pop to get in. Oh my goodness. Woo! Martin Jr. Throw it down, young fella. Dang, he got up. And then he switched hands on him and then dunked it with his left hand. Woo! Look, that's one thing I love about the NBA. Now, there's a lot of things I do not like about the NBA, but their athleticism is awesome. It's awesome. And the way these boys get up, I mean, dang, I wish I could do that. But that's tough, man. NBA is going to be great. The playoffs are just going to be great. The standings are I do like the playing games. I do. I like the playing games. I think it brings excitement, and now these teams got to play. Like these teams got to play now. So what happens is it's the first 6 teams in each conference. They're in the playoffs. You don't got to do the playing. It's only the teams that are in this between 7 and 10. So right now, the top 6 teams in the East, in the Eastern Conference, is Boston at number 1, the Bucks at 2, 76ers at 3, Cavaliers at 4, Nets at 5, and the Knicks at 6. Yes, the Knicks are at 6. Thank goodness. And the Knicks are playing good ball too. Yeah, they've won 5 straight, so they're playing some good ball. Now the teams right now that are in the playing game for the Eastern Conference, you have the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, Toronto, the Raptors, and you got the Wizards. All right, so you got the Wizards at 10. So right now they're in the playing game. And then the teams that are out are the Bulls, the Pacers, the Magic, the Hornets, and the Pistons. All right, they're out. They're out. Chicago's not that far. Indiana's not that far. Orlando's not that far out. So Charlotte and the Pistons, they might as well just cancel Christmas. Goodness gracious. These boys are dunking in this game. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Damn, Dame had 59 points. He said it's Dame time. I love Lillard, man. He got to get out of Portland. He's not going to win in Portland. And they're just wasting. Oh, it's still 5 minutes left. He's about to get 60-something. He got 60. Dame just got 60. He has to get out of Portland. Like, he is going to waste his career. And it's almost 6 minutes left. He might get 70 tonight. He got 61. He got 61. They just showing it. I mean, this dude is awesome. I believe he's going to get 70 tonight. Goodness, Dame is killing him. All right, and then on the Western Conference, first 6, you got the Nuggets, you got the Grizzlies, you got the Kings. The Sacramento Kings have been balling quietly. They are a good team. Oh, my goodness. They are a good team, man. Phoenix, the Clippers, and the Mavericks, top 6. They're in. If the playoffs started today, they would be in the playoff. Now, in the Western Conference, you got Golden State, you got Utah, you got Timberwolves, and you got the Pelicans. They're all in. Then you got the Lakers out, Portland out, Oklahoma City out, the Spurs and the Rockets. Now the Lakers are making some moves. I believe they won what, 2 straight now, 3 straight. So they're like a game out of the 10th spot to get them in the playing game. And then you got Portland. I mean, Portland's still in it. Lakers still in it. Oklahoma City Thunder still in it. Spurs and Houston, they're probably out. They're probably out of it. But it's exciting, man. It's good. It's good for the NBA. The only thing I do not like about the NBA, and I always tell everybody this, I do not like all the trying to. Oh, I like this commercial, the Kiss Cam with the. Is that Sprite? What kind of drink is Starry? I never heard of that. Okay. I don't like when they have to go to the referee and then they got a challenge and all these challenges. Oh, the challenges last 10 minutes. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like all the challenges. If they're going to challenge, let it be like challenge it, go there for like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. After 25 seconds, if you think it's a foul, then boom, it's a foul. If it's not, then just say it's not a foul. Then they got to be all in front of the camera, and then they got to say, oh, blah, 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 it's not a foul, or they did the challenge, and this and that. I hate it. Oh, it slows the game down. Like teams that are hot and they're going in, and you get a challenge. Now they're cold because now it's like 5 minutes after the challenge. Oh, it's so soft. I hate it. But the playing game was a great idea. It's good because I remember maybe 5 or 6 years ago, the teams had a losing record and they would get in the playoffs, and then their first round was always like somebody was getting swept. Second round, somebody was getting swept. Like it was bad business for the NBA. But teams are much better now. So the playoffs is much better. Playoffs was good last year. Playoffs were good last year, but I definitely wasn't feeling the playoffs back in six years ago because I was like, they need to just take the best 16 teams and just have a tournament with them, because that's what I was saying. Because these sorry teams getting in, and it was some trash. Oh, North Carolina and Florida State. That's a big game tomorrow at 7. That's a good game. I might check that one out. I might check some West Coast college games because nobody watches the West Coast challenge. I mean, the West Coast games. They're good, man. I watched Gonzaga last night, and they look like they're gonna look at. I'm telling y'all, Dame is gonna get 70. Right now, he has 64 points. Dame is going to get 70. He got 60. He got 64 points now with 3 minutes left. Dame getting 70. I told y'all, Dame is getting 70. That boy, that's a baller right there. And he's just wasting all his talent, all his energy. That Portland team is some trash. Oh, their best opportunity was 4 years ago. Prior to the bubble. Oh, dang. They're going to waste his talent, man. But anyway, it's going to be good. There's one team that makes me a little nervous sometimes, even though we beat them all the time, but it's the Hawks, man. And now they got a new coach. They got Snyder, so Snyder's back. Snyder used to be with Utah. And they was playing that out. I believe, man. Nate McMillan did a hell of a job there. I don't know what they wanted Nate McMillan to do or what he has, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, we'll see. There's only like 20-something more games left until the playoffs start. I think next month they got 15, and in April they got 4 games. And then the playoff starts in April. I just hope my Knicks. Look, I know we're not gonna go to the championship. We're not gonna go to the finals. I get that, but I just hope that they can make some noise and get out the first round, and then make some noise, little noise in the second round. I mean, who knows? You get hot, you're hot, man. But I just want my Knicks to be good again. I've never seen my Knicks win a championship. I think the last time, but actually they celebrated it last night. At halftime, it was 73 to 1973 Knicks. That was the last time my Knicks won the championship, and that was 50 years ago. That was 50 years ago. All right. And I'm 40. How old am I? 44? Am I 44 or am I 45? I think I'm 45. I be making fun of Danielle at the time. I'm 45 years old. Excuse me. This water is hella good. Water is hella good, man. I love this water. Goodness gracious. I wasn't a fan of the Walmart water, the Great Value brand. Wasn't a big fan of them until I started drinking it. And I love Deer Park. I love Deer Park, and I love the Hershey water. Something about the Hershey water is just smooth. There's something smooth about it. It tastes good. And I don't drink cold water. I like it room temperature, and that's good for me. But anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that. But yeah, I love it, man. I saw an NBA game last night. The 76ers in Boston. It was a hell of a game. It was a hell of a game. I just have a problem with Embiid. Yes, I have a problem with Embiid, man. You know why he's not going to win an MVP? And it's just me. This is just me. I think he shoots too many 3-pointers and fadeaways. I know he had 41 points last night. He went 12 for 21. But it's just something about him shooting so many threes. Like he could be so dominant if he gets in that paint. And I don't want him doing no fadeaways on a 6'8" dude. But that was a hell of a shot that he threw up yesterday. I mean, it didn't count, but I was downstairs like, oh snap! Did he just put it in the overtime? But he shoots too many threes. He plays Embiid. Sometimes, most of the time, he plays like he is 6'5". You big 7 foot. Look, Embiid got to do more work. He has to get down there. I know it's not easy. He's so big, so tall. They can't guard him down there in the paint. I saw him yesterday against Brown. They had Jaylen Brown guarding him. And he did a fadeaway. Oh. Come on, Westbrook. You got to make that. And then he gave up the 3. And he missed it. But damn. Westbrook got to make that. So yeah, it's frustrating to see Embiid play, man. It's frustrating, man, because he is so much better than that. That's why he's never gonna get MVP to me. When they got Jaylen Brown guarding Embiid, oh, But Jaylen Brown was a monster yesterday. Jason Tatum saved him, but Jaylen Brown balled out. He was the only consistent one that was balling yesterday. The only one. They did a play yesterday when they had Tatum. They had Tatum like on the other side of the court, and they made him run down. Why they know that he's coming? Why didn't they just stand on it? This is my thing. Why didn't they just? They didn't need to be all the way out there. He just outran the dude. Just let him come to you. You know he's coming. He's not shooting it all the way from there. So what happened? The dude ran. Tatum ran. Stop and pop. And the dude was all off balance. Like, it was crazy. The joke is really good. Paul got to make some shots. Goodness gracious. Like, he has to make some shots. This game is good, but I'm up here late. It's late. It's 11:30, and me and my son we run. Me and my son we wake up at 5 in the morning. We run, and then we come back, and then I run another 2 miles, and run another 2 miles. So I run 4 miles in the morning. And when I tell you it feels good, I mean, right now I'm like, oh my God, I'm not ready for it. But once I get started, it feels so good, man. It feels so good. It's like, feels like you're the only one up. Your mind is getting ready for work. And I need that. That really helps. That really helps out a lot, man. I love it. I love it. But anyway, like I said, the NBA is going to be great this year. The NBA players is going to be great. I don't know who's going to win it this year. Now, of course, you know, you got that team over there, Phoenix. You know, they got a shot. I mean, who knows who's going to win it, man? That's what I loved about the NBA. I didn't like when they had all these super teams, and I mean, they still got them, but it's too much, man. Oh my goodness, that was a great shot. I love when Leonard's playing. When Kawhi is in the NBA, he's playing good. I love it. He's such a beast, man. He's not better than LeBron, but he is a beast. But I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to win it. I mean, I don't think the Celtics going to make it back to the finals. For me, I really think it's going to be a rematch. It all depends. Well, it all depends on the Bucks and Giannis' knee. Because Giannis looks. I mean, I don't know. That's an injury to his knee now. First it was his shoulder, now it's his knee. He break it down, so I don't know, man. And then I don't believe in Philly because Philly just, I don't know. He's too Embiid. I just don't trust him, man. Like Embiid and the 76ers, their best shot was 2 years ago when they played the 76ers. And they lost to the 76ers. I believe that was their best shot, man. Boston is tough, though. And it's like it don't matter who. Boston is right now, they're up 3-0 against the 76ers. And I believe yesterday was the closest game. I mean, the first game was 126-17, 117. And then the second game was 106-99. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they got Harden, and it's like, I don't know. This is not the same Harden. And everybody was like, oh, he got 20 points. Harden used to get 20 points and then sleep. But so we'll see, man. Like I said, it's the NBA. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be some great games. I know we're not there yet, but it's only 20 something more games to go. And then I look at LeBron and them and the Lakers, and they coming now. They won 3 straight, and this is the this was the first time in the NBA this year that somebody has came back from 27 points. A team came back from 27 points. The Lakers were down by in the second quarter by 27 points and came back and won by 3. And I don't know what happened to Irvin and Luka. I mean, Kyrie and Luka just went to sleep because Luka was killing them at the beginning of the game. Is it Dame time? Is Dame about to get 70? Does Dame have 70? Dame has 71 points at the end of the game. 71 points. 22 for 38 shooting. Woo! 13 threes, 14 for 14 from the free throw line. Oldest player in NBA history with 70 points. He's 32 years old. 71 points. Woo! Give it up for Dame. Oh my goodness. 71 points. I mean, Damian Lillard, he had 41 points in the first half. Oh. Get him on another team. Please. He's 32 years old. He got to get out of there. Damn, I didn't know he was that old in basketball years. 32, that's a long time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody got hurt. Ankle. Them ankles, man. I don't know how these cats be playing in these low top, mid tops. Like, I don't understand, man. NBA just different, man. I mean, these low tops. Oh. Oh, look like he stepped on his foot. That's a flagrant. They're going to call a flagrant on that. That's terrible. Oh, that's Russell, too. I don't know. I like Russell Westbrook. I don't think he's a dirty player, but let's see. He jumps up, and it looks like the guy jumps in him. So I don't think he didn't stick his foot out. That's how my ankle did on. Ooh, that was my sophomore year in college playing ball. Oh, and I still played on it too. That thing was hurt. Ooh, that was hurt. I'll never forget that joint. But anyway, yeah. Damian Lillard with 71 points. That's so impressive to me, man. I love Dame Time, man. I really hope that he gets to another team. I want him to come to my Knicks that year, but I think he signed that contract, man. But like everybody else, he can get out of it. He needs to get out of it. Go to somebody that needs you, that got ballers, man. I wouldn't even be mad if he go to the Knicks, Lakers. Go to somebody else. I know Dewan. Oh, I said Dewan. Who the hell is Dewan? LeBron would need you. Goodness gracious. Damn, it's so sad. He's not going to get a ring unless he goes someplace else. I would see Dame in Milwaukee. Let him go to Milwaukee. I don't know. Go someplace else. Hell, go to Phoenix. But yeah, it's tough. That's tough, man. But that's all I really wanted to talk about tonight, man. This is episode 102 of Spomotics. I'm sorry, 103. Excuse me. I appreciate everybody that listening. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Spomotics, Spomotics. I do my shows on Sundays and Thursdays. Sometimes it'll be a little different because my son plays baseball and we go everywhere now. So it's that in the schedule. So I'll just stay tuned. You can also go on my Instagram page, Spomotics77. I'm on there also. So if you can, that'll be cool. Also, you can hear my show on CSPradio.net. I believe I don't know if my time changed, but I think my time is 11 o'clock now. 11 o'clock a.m. Monday through Sunday. So you can listen to my show if you haven't, or you can go on my YouTube channel. You can watch it there. You can watch me on YouTube. Let's Spomotics. And if you're there, man, please just put a like sign and everything. And also, I am really trying to really get this Spomotics uh, uh, March Madness challenge going on, man. $10 a pop. Everybody gets in for $10. The winner takes the pot. Like the winner takes the pot. That's what I'm trying to do here. And I think it'll be fun. We're gonna have a good time with it. We can talk trash because I love talking trash. We can talk trash. We can do this. All right. But yeah, I definitely think we should do this, man. So yeah, that's gonna be my time. I'm gonna wrap it up now. That is my time for tonight. Like I said, please, I didn't go live tonight because I was doing other things, but you could just go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Spomotics. That's sports, moves, and politics. All right. So I appreciate everybody that comes on. Thank y'all so much. All right. And I am out. All right. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.